What is this disc?
I don't know. Observe the disc.
Oh, that reminds me of the ones my mother collects. It's magnetic.
You're magnetic. Can I not? Oh, take it. It's a lodestone. A round magnet. Yeah. What? Some sort of ley line nonsense going on here.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Okay. I'm not seeing any, Hang on. Give me that. Oh, is it the fireplace? Hang on. Yes, let's do that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use the skill points for the cheap as fuck stuff and then the free skill for the other one. And so far, because of the occultism and bits and bobs, it's been very cheap.
There are burnt papers in the chimney.
Is there a secret entrance in the chimney?
There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
No, that's not what she said.
Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Okay. We must find a safer way to communicate. Someone's onto us. Trust in my faith, the man with the sword. Man with the sword. You've got a sword. You're St. Paul. None of that shit in here, surely. So how many fucking vases does one need? Right, hang on. I'm going to try going out this door. Oh. Or not.
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
It might be in there. Open it. Oh!
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
Oh, pfft. Use the disc. Oh, use the disc!
We'll see if it works.
Oh my god. Amazing. I'm a genius. So what is in here?
It's open.
Oh. Is that... What is that? Is that a bed? Bed stand on the left. We'll see. He's not got a sword. He's not got a fucking sword. Well, oh. Bitch. Bitch has got a sword.
Great. Honey.
Honey, honey. I'll come back to the sword just in case it kickstarts something, but that guy's got a sword.
Chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh, bitch. Hang on. That one. Bing. Cheating. Oh, such cheating. Holy fuck. It was that good. That's when we need to use it, basically. Amber fragments. I didn't get that much out of that. Not as in golden honey. Golden honey? Whatever the effort point one is. But that's fine. He doesn't have a sword.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
A lady angel. Angel. Well, that's not helpful.
The New Testament.
There's a lot of this, isn't there? There's a lot of testament-y shit going on in here. Do I need to analyze the book? Oh my god. The Bible is famous.
This volume dates from the first edition by Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. The pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible.
Okay. I don't think I need to do any more. I'm not clicking through all of that, for fuck's sake. I've got things to do. What do I know about this apostle?
St. John is known as the youngest of Christ's apostles. Well, we often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible.
What's that? I just picked up a book. A skill point in diversion. Oh my god. Okay, right. What's under here?
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Take the sheet off. Oh, okay, or not. Fine. Root. Oh. What's Devil's Thorn again? Cures negative alterations, not altercations. Oh, fuck it. No, I don't need that. I just want Sword Man. Let's go to see Sword Man.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. I don't know, what does that mean?
Bible. I don't think I need to think about the secret code, although it is... No, leave it. I'll come back. I'm pretty sure it's this Bible bit. So we're looking for 11 Paul apostles. Every one of these two. Possibly? Oh, Epistle to the Romans. Chapter 11, verse 11. There you go.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh, wait. A note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages here. What does it say? Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative.
Hang on a minute. Character. No. Journal. Could be Elizabeth. That's not Elizabeth. So could have been Elizabeth. Like, she's been being weird, but maybe she's linked to this. Maybe whatever they've done is explaining the change of behaviour. Because you can take it in two ways, we discovered in this episode. You could go, she's schizophrenic. But, bipolar disorder with terrible fits of anxiety is what it says there. But I think also you can say schizophrenia in the last episode, or you can take it down the psychology route or the supernatural route. So initially I was like, it's clearly a mental health thing because she's got a history of that, but also we've been having weird visions that actually are real. So I'm like, well, I don't know. So could be her, could be Emily, could be Emma, although I think Emma's definitely dead. I'm not sure. But there isn't anyone else with an E in their name that I'm aware of. So it's got to be surely one of the three ladies.
Awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
Oh, fuck. Okay, the youngest apostle. Well, you're not young. You're not young. Oh, no. Oh, bollocks, maybe. Oh, hang on. The youngest apostle. He doesn't have a beard.
St. John is the only apostle painted in this gallery who hasn't got a beard. Hey, wait! That means it's him. He's the youngest apostle. Right. This painting is therefore associated with the answer which E had to give to my mother. Now, I just need to know how to recover the answer.
Is it just scrutinize the frame?
The painting looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait for an answer hidden behind the apostle? Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting. On the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add one companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean?
What? One to the left and what to the right? Hang on a minute.
That's right. St. John is often credited with writing about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible. He's also known as the youngest of Christ's apostles.
Okay, John. And also, what was that? John wrote the freaking, Apocalypse. Excellent. Okay, so we're looking at John. John. No.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and a half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note.
Oh!
It's been folded carefully in the corner of this page. The writing, it's not my mother's. S. I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you,
Fab.
awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean?
I know, it's him.
Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
This one. Here. Angel Man. Angel Man. I would like to look at the frame.
There's something else behind this painting. It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
Half of each group. Think about the group of pilgrims. I'm going to come back to it. I think I might be able to force this. It said the first city of Corinthians, didn't it? Which is that one. Half to each group. There isn't really a half here. So there's Corinthians there. There's Corinthians 2. So I just want to check. No. So all the Corinthians stuff is in there.
Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah, look, here's a message. It is of paramount importance that no one finds it.
Oh.
Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. Not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them. Prussian? Volner?
Yeah, bitch.
I must have a word with him. And that first group of pilgrims, how many are there now? If I refer to the chapter I'm reading at the moment, 6.
Okay, 6 and Mark. 6 and Mark. None of them have 6. Hang on though.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Yeah, bitch, we'll come back later. I just want to check. You're the sword dude. Are you Mark? Oh. Oh.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew.
Oh, bitch. Why in Hebrew?
Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible.
Is that going to help me? Look at the frame.
There's nothing worth noticing here. Painting of Saint Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni.
Okay, inspect the surroundings. Dusty piece of furniture.
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all.
Okay, behind the painting.
It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Fabulous. Okay, that narrows that down. Candlestick.
No, nothing of value here.
Lol. No, if only I knew. Oh, if only I fucking knew Hebrew. Damn it! This is why we should have taken linguistics. Chapter 6, verse 8.
But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Here's a message.
Aha!
There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent. What's happening at your end? Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's say tomorrow evening, in the South Room, where we reviewed the situation. When Paul understood that only the acts counted, he went back on his tracks. I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Yeah, this last comment is about their code. I should find new pilgrims near Paul.
New pilgrims near Paul. Fucking hell. Okay. I like and I hate this. It's a bit long-winded, to be honest. Also, for those of you who are like, I don't understand how the fuck I've done it, I literally had to force that. Having said that, now looking back at it, I get it. I think that I'll follow the first group to Mark. It's supposed to be go and look at the painting of Mark, but unfortunately, because of the pattern, it also has been for the rest of it that we are looking in their chapter. In this one, we're not. We found the Hebrew, so I should have been looking in Epistle to the Hebrews in Epistles of Paul, chapter 6, verse 8. But that's fine. When Paul understood that only the acts counted, he went back on his tracks. Await your confirmation to his left in the company of pilgrims that have joined him. So, we have several versions of Paul, don't we? I want to say it's the company of pilgrims here. I keep clicking on this and it's not happening. Were you Paul? But then you're not to the left.
That's right, St. John is often credited with writing about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible. He's also known as the youngest of Christ's apostles.
So I wish you could skip through this, just in case, because I've gotten stuck several times looking at things, because I've been too overeager. Are you Paul? Were you Paul?
St. Paul, painted by Guido Reni.
Yes. Alright, to the left. Oh, shit. Maybe I will just go and check these, just in case.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Yeah, bitch. No, okay, fine. So, we have a few options here for St. Paul. We have this dude. And to the left of him, which is this area. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello there. This.
Amber crystal.
Oh! Nice. That's not quite what I was looking for, but that's exciting. Or, we have this. Now, this is St. Paul as well, isn't it? St. Paul to the left. Let's have a look.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
The frame.
This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust has built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
4. Okay. So new pilgrims at 4. So let's go check the other Paul painting just in case. But that might mean, what did I find? I found chapter 6 verse 8. Await your confirmation to his left in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Okay. And 4 have joined him in some manner. I don't know if more will have joined him.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. No, what does that mean?
Oh, we've already done that bit. You fucking liar. No. That's the old clue. Rude. Okay, so we do not need Rome 11:11. We've had that one. But Paul to his left. New pilgrims. Oh. I don't know. 4? No, because there's a 6 and an 8 flapping about, isn't there? Oh, this is awkward. When Paul understood that only the acts counted, he went back on his tracks. So the Acts of the Apostles. I think I've got it. Oh, 6. plus 4 is 10 plus 8. What? And then 8.
And he became very hungry and would have
Yes!
eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that?
There's a painting. It's probably literal.
Clearly, she must be trying to do something useful, but what? The nightmare. Does that remind me of anything? It probably has to do with an object or something. Granting that this is the case, where might it be found?
In the box room. Second floor. Are we on the second floor? Oh shit. Was it in Mortimer's study? I think it was.
Yes, it's the painting that was behind Mortimer's study. Well, let's see if Mortimer has anything to hide behind his painting. Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
Yeah, bitch. You have been wandering around on your fucking lonesome. Lonesome, not own-some, but you know what I mean. Right, let's go. Success! Where is my mother? You've cleared your name in the eyes of your guests. Oh, I didn't actually fail. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how fucking good I was. Good lord. Ha! Ha ha! Let's do the next bit. Oh yeah, no, I have objectives and shit. Oh my god, I forgot about this. New characters met 20. Oh, sorry, no, those are points. I was going to say I haven't met 20 new characters. You fucking exaggerated bastard. I have 4 points. Let's stick in there, so we're on level 2. Let's stick in there, so we're on level 2. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe I should be getting points in logic and diversion and politics. I need to get politics, I think. Or do I need logic? Oh, fuck. No. Come out of that. Let's do logic. And come out. Oh. I have 1 point in that. Yeah, let's just do logic. Let's just level it up. Because, yeah, no, I need to. I need to do logic. Because there's so many times where I've seen logic. So I'm going to go for that. There we go. Our next reading. Skill point in logic. Politics. Manipulation. Do it. Okay, the nightmare.
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Salon. Alright, let's go to the small salon. That makes me sound like live growth man on the really old 3K hall. Who would live in a place like this? I make cooking sauces. I don't know where the small living room is. Let me consult the map. That's the tower room. That's where we just come from. An empty room. I'm going to say it's downstairs, right? How do I... There we go. We meet them in the salon. That's the salon. It's on the 1st floor. I need to take these stairs. No, I went American then. Sorry. So yeah, those of you who are like, what the fuck is she talking about? Back in the oldie days, we had a show called Through the Keyhole, which is still available now, except Keith Lemon now does it. So it's made a lot more fun. I think the BBC had it before. It was like, who would live here? Check out these curtains. It was very low energy.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Oh, no. Speak about the messages. Don't send her on my mother's trail. Hang on, what, yeah, quickly this? Oh, that's not what I wanted, is it? Immunities, vulnerabilities. It's not helping me with this. I am silly person. It's fine. Fuck it, I'll just use 1 point.
If Mother's really killed her sister, I'd better find her by myself. They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she did. After all, she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily. Trust me. Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. We literally just said not to tell her, and now we're being asked if we want to tell her or keep quiet. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Well, if our mother's killed her, she must have had a reason, right? I could see that she'd have revenge. She'd want revenge. But I need an ally. I need an ally, especially in a house. Oh, but she could have killed... Oh, she could have killed, thingy. Laudanum girl. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep quiet.
I better keep that to myself for the time being.
Cautious.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
Okay. That's the thing, it's like, she could have my back, or she could make it worse.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Oh my.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Why? Is this is Napoleon here, right?
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
Sorry, that isn't Napoleon. It's Duke Manuel, whoever he may be. Do we have him on here? No, but I'm guessing he goes in this little gap there. This new guest, Sir Manuel.
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What?
Oh.
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Goodness me.
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. Bastard. He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote. Is that your democracy?
We're leaving the fucking EU for a similar kind of thing, dude. So yeah.
What an obnoxious act. Until anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Oh dear. Think of the consequences for the Order.
If I remember rightly, what Mother told me one night King Louis was secretly also part of the Order. I wonder what impact his death will have on us.
Sad news, sir.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richer.
Are you related to Sarah de Richer?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Alright. This is going to be a fucking hot mess, isn't it? Everyone's very upset. Oh, everyone's just splitting the fuck up. Find out what Volno is hiding. Oh, look.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too.
Of course.
Alright, Volna. Let's see if I can do this.
I heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
Do you have feelings? Oh, you fucking asshole. Vulnerability to diversion. Do you have feelings for her?
To hear you speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem, yes. We were even planning to work together.
That's what he was getting at.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
Absolutely, but I was hoping that you could tell me more about it.
Well, she was planning to sell me a very old book. I will make no secret of the fact that I am passionate about the subject, and when Sarah spoke to me about it, her account literally had me enthralled. I can think of nothing else since. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
No. Maybe. He does look obsessed. Oh, fuck me, I don't know. That one.
The least one can say is that he doesn't beat around the bush.
Sarah never travels without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire. It's divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
The mere mention of it makes his face light up.
Oh, you want to cast some spells?
I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchet in Paris. Do you know him?
We did deals with him. I do. I do actually. Oh fuck. We talked about him right at the start.
Indeed. One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. Precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Another dishonest person.
Yay!
What can you say? Can't trust anyone these days, huh?
No, you can't.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
Oh my god, is it the King of Prussia?
Your dear king, I should think.
What? You mean Frederick William? Oh, my poor fellow. You are miles away. That stupid, pretentious puppet wields no real power. But seeing as you do not wish to be serious, so be it. Good luck to you.
Bollocks. We're just doing so well.